one of 8 billion experiences literally happening right now. I mean, look around this room. Every person in this room has a rich and intricate story, as rich and intricate as mine. And all of us are now background players, guest stars, or friends in each other's stories. And I think about the fact that every interaction that I've had and that we have, big or small, impacts people that we will never know. And so because of that, you know, it really makes you reflect on the complexity of the world and how every single person is navigating unseen struggles, experiencing joy, just living life. I mean, right now we know that we have neighbors in California who are trying to rebuild their lives after losing homes in deadly fires. And we know that those neighbors have neighbors in this country, here, around the world, and so that has a ripple effect that goes out. Somewhere in the world, right now at this moment, the awe and wonder of a new life is happening. And a new neighbor and a new story is being written. And also somewhere in this world right now, a chapter is winding down, a paragraph is ending, there's a period on a sentence. And that's another set of stories and neighbors and things that are being experienced. And when I think about all of this, it makes me grateful to realize that the work that I do and that I am lucky to do is somehow the institutional embodiment of neighbor and Sonder. So community foundations, for those who don't know, the sector started over 100 years ago. What was happening back then is wealthy individuals were wanting to leave trusts with their banks or their financial folks for the betterment of the community that they lived, which is a very neighborly thing to do. And so, you know, when they passed, these bankers then had to figure out how to, you know, make these trusts come to fruition. And the reality is they weren't trained for that, right? They were like, I don't know what to pick or what organization or what to do. And so in 1912, Frederick Goff founded the first community foundation in Cleveland for the purpose of allowing donors to leave money for the benefit of a community in perpetuity. For the benefit of a community in perpetuity. These donors wanted to be neighbors to people that they would never know, never see, and never encounter, and create a space for them so that they could have a better future in the place that they called home. And so, with these endowments, a community foundation can use those resources to meet the moment, to support the nonprofits in the community, to tackle the issues of the day, and to get behind charitable initiatives. And at its core, a community foundation is about helping neighbors. We partner with donors, with those neighbors, to help them build their legacies. We support the nonprofits who are on the front line, and we work with partners in community to make our home a better place. And that's why for me, it is truly a privilege to be at the helm of the San Antonio Area Foundation right now. 60 years ago, Richard Goldsmith created the first community foundation in Texas, in San Antonio. I'll say that again, the first community foundation in Texas. And as you've heard, in those 60 years, we have given out over $800 million in grants and scholarship to the San Antonio area, and we strive to be your most trusted and impactful philanthropic partner at working to close opportunity gaps for those who need it the most. And at the Area Foundation, we have the important job of wrapping our arms around the community to solve challenges that include the health, wealth, and strength of our city and our neighborhoods. And to ensure that everybody is living successful and fulfilling lives, we have made some really deep investments in young people, older adults, and those in concentrated poverty. In our community, 52% of the San Antonians living in poverty are under 18. And the only age group for which poverty is increasing is adults over 60. There are extreme income disparities in this community, And the Area Foundation has been a part in trying to sort of make change in this place. And some examples include SALSA, our Successfully Aging and Living in San Antonio initiative, which started in 2016, and since 2016, we have seen substantial progress in our county's livability metrics for older adults on engagement, transportation, health, and housing. That's a big deal.
Yes, ma'am.
We're an anchor partner for Future Ready Bexar County, and the goal is to increase post-secondary enrollment of high school graduates in a degree or credential program to 70% by 2030. In 2022, we were at 52%. For the class of 2023, it increased by 4%. We're on our way.
Yes.
And when you think about post-secondary enrollment, I don't know about you, but I start thinking about tuition, and I start thinking about money, and how do you do that? And so I am so proud that in 2024, the Area Foundation gave out over $10 million in scholarships to more than 1,200 students.